Good morning, nowhere! It's Seed Start Day. It's not really Seed Start Day. Seed Start Day was weeks ago, but we're gonna go with Seed Start Day for right now, because I'm gonna teach you how to seed start. We're gonna go over to the greenhouse and do a little bit of planting. It's all smudgy and stuff. All right, down here on the end, we got a water hose and spigot and stuff. I've been in here recently tilling all this up, getting it ready to plant. You're gonna need a few things to do seed starts. One is seeds, and you're gonna be able to tell the difference between good seeds and bad seeds. They'll have tiger stripes on them. They'll be darker and like brown and black stripes. Some strains just have really light seeds, but they're very few and rare. Like White Buffalo has really white seeds, but that's like it. Dark brown with black tiger stripes running through them is pretty much what you want to see. Nom 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 nom. I'm gonna get some water. Oh my God. All right, here we go. I'm Caleb Adama. Welcome back to my greenhouse. Welcome back to my farm, the Nowhere Ranch. Today we're gonna be talking about seed start, how to water them, labeling, germinating, what size containers to start with, how to use mycos and azos, when to start them, lighting, wind. Okay, so here we go. One thing you really want to remember, especially when doing this on a large scale, is to label everything and not get anything mixed up ever, because you'll regret it. I've already planted the main crop for this season. Everything else is gonna go, everything overflow from what I have space for in holes and in the ground and in this greenhouse are all gonna go in like 30-gallon Smart Pots, or even like 707 bags. They're just big enough to add in a few amendments, stir it up, and plop in a plant and get like a pound a piece. You're gonna wanna start as early as possible, like February 1st. Be cracking seeds, like what I was just doing, dropping those seeds into water. You gotta leave them in there for about 48 hours. They're gonna sprout open, their taproot's gonna come out, and it's gonna start wiggling, and it's gonna look like sperm. And well, if you zoom it in, you're gonna know. Seed starts, seed starts. Let's go down the rabbit hole together. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. All right, look, the quick and dirty is you want to get them in as soon as possible. If you can start popping seeds February 1st, like what I just showed you to do, great. Middle of February, definitely the best. The later you go, the less time they have to mature. You got to have them in the ground at a certain date. They have to have so much time. I got my first seeds popped about March 9th this year, so you're going to see as we go. I'll show you some B-roll of my current seed starts here. I was dealing with my father dying and some other family issues. So this is as soon as I could get back and get started. It's still gonna be good, but it could be 1 month better. Number two, how to germinate. Okay, I've said that enough. If one of those isn't good, f me. Okay, you got new seeds and you got old seeds. Now when you're germinating new seeds, it's no big deal. Throw them in the water like I showed you, and they're gonna pop, pop, pop. They're gonna be super vigorous and no big deal. When you're doing old seeds, you know, they're old. So you want to do it a little more, well, they need a little assistance. And the only advice I have on this is to take some really fine sandpaper and give them a little, make like a little paper, pouch out of the sandpaper and wrench it at the top and just kind of shake them around up so they get a little score so the water can get in quicker and easier. Like I've seen them start and the taproot sprout, and then you put them in the soil and they just never come out. I've seen that happen a lot with older seeds. And we're talking about like 24 to 48 hours here. Let the seeds germinate 24 to 48 hours. But like I said, you're gonna know when they're ready to go. There's other techniques where you can put them in like wet paper towels and whatnot, but if you don't check the paper towel and you don't keep it moist, then the taproot sticks to the paper towel and it's dried and you pull it and it breaks and then you lose that plant. If you break the taproot, it's over. Don't touch the root for anything. Don't touch the root for anything. Don't touch it with anything if you can help it, the taproot. Other roots can be broken and messed with. You shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna talk about F1s. F1s are first generation crosses, have never been crossed before. So if you cross OG Kush and Master Kush, like that's not an F1 because those two strains already exist within each other. Okay, if you cross Girl Scout Cookie and Tangy, you know, that's gonna be something new. That's gonna be an F1. That's just the designation for what this is. I'm not a science geek, that's just what it's called. Here's why they rock. One, super vigorous, robust, bursting at the seams. You will literally see the stalks like bursting, splitting around itself. It's growing so fast. Two, they're really mold resistant. They just seem to grow too intense for the mold to take them on. When you're germinating, you want to change the water, pour it out and add in some fresh water. But you also got to be careful of the temperature of the water. Too hot or too cold, bad. You want it like just this side of warm. So literally to the fingers, basic lukewarm, and then one little pull back. Tiniest bit chilled, but not cold at all. That's what they want. That's what they like. Take the extra time. Literally, like, you won't regret it. Talk to these things. Talk to these things. Love them. Literally touch them. Give them affection every morning. Tell them that you're happy that they're beautiful essences in the world. Project the love into these plants. I swear it will make a difference. I grow plants. You'll see them in the coming months. 15 feet tall by 8 feet wide. And it's because you give the personal attention. It's because you give them love. Laugh at it if you want, but that's what's up. I think the entire bushel of asparagus that I ate this morning was not enough, so I'm gonna go do something about food now. And also shoot some of that B-roll that I was talking about. Bow. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.